Audio Jungle. Good day and welcome to News Channel Global Affairs World. I'm Abrian Mixon. Here are the top international stories. EU leaders to back defense surge, support Zelensky after US aid freeze. Brussels, European leaders aim to endorse bold measures to ramp up defense spending and pledge support for Ukraine on Thursday, after Donald Trump's suspension of military aid to Kyiv fueled concerns the continent can no longer be sure of US protection. Leaders of the European Union's 27 countries will be joined by Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky at a summit in Brussels, although their show of solidarity may be marred by Hungary refusing to endorse a statement backing Kyiv. The meeting took place against a backdrop of dramatic defense policy decisions driven by fears that Russia, emboldened by its war in Ukraine, may attack an EU country next and that Europe cannot rely on the US to come to its aid. Trump warns Hamas as US holds unprecedented talks for Gaza hostages. Washington, the United States broke a long-standing diplomatic taboo by holding secret talks with Hamas on securing the release of U.S. hostages held in Gaza, sources told Reuters on Wednesday, while President Donald Trump warned of hell to pay should the Palestinian militant group not comply. U.S. hostage affairs envoy Adam Boehler has the authority to talk directly with Hamas, the White House said when asked about the discussions, which broke with a decades-old policy against negotiating with groups that the U.S. brands as terrorist organizations. New Trump travel ban could bar Afghans, Pakistanis soon, sources say. Washington, a new travel ban by President Donald Trump could bar people from Afghanistan and Pakistan from entering the U.S. as soon as next week based on a government review of country security and vetting risks, three sources familiar with the matter said. The three sources, who requested anonymity, said other countries could also be on the list but did not know which ones. The move harkens back to the Republican president's first-term ban on travelers from 7 majority Muslim nations, a policy that went through several iterations before it was upheld by the Supreme Court in 2018. ICE releases criminal histories of illegal immigrant mother and son arrested in California amid backlash. California, U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement said a mother and son living in the United States illegally both have criminal histories amid backlash over their arrests in California last month. The family of Yolanda Perez and her son, Jonathan Tejeda Perez, said the pair were arrested near their home in the Los Angeles suburb of El Monte on Feb. 24. The family said that ICE agents claimed to have had a warrant but never showed them one, a news channel reported. Musk's Doge terminates lease at Obama Presidential Library site. Washington, the Elon Musk-led Department of Government Efficiency DOGE has terminated the lease at the Obama Presidential Library site, although it is unlikely to impact operations there since it is due to shutter later this year and move to a new location. The library is located at the Hoffman Estates in the northwest of Chicago and is separate to the sprawling 19.3-acre Obama Presidential Center near Jackson Park in the south side of Chicago, which is under construction and is expected to be completed next year. Federal prosecutor on Madigan trail to leave U.S. Attorney's office in Illinois. Chicago, an assistant U.S. attorney in the Northern District of Illinois and the lead prosecutor in the federal corruption case of ex-Illinois House Speaker Michael Madigan is stepping down this month. Amarjeet S. Bachu will be leaving his post at the U.S. Attorney's office covering much of the Chicago area, a spokesperson said Wednesday. Bachu's last day will be March 14. Canada, ready and able to join Ukraine peacekeeping force, Defense Minister says. Ottawa, Canada is prepared to contribute troops to Britain and France's coalition of the willing peacekeeping force should there be a ceasefire in Ukraine, Defense Minister Bill Blair said Wednesday. He made the remarks at the Conference of Defense Associations Institute annual forum in Ottawa. Following a weekend meeting of allies in London, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau said Canada was looking at the best ways it can help. He acknowledged that all options were on the table. New Zealand sacks ambassador to UK after he questions Trump's grasp of history. Sydney, New Zealand's Foreign Minister Winston Peters said on Thursday he had sacked the country's ambassador to the United Kingdom, after he made comments seen as critical of United States President Donald Trump. Phil Goff made the comments at a forum in London on Tuesday that appeared to question Trump's grasp of history, contrasting the president's attempts to thaw relations with Russia with the actions of Britain's wartime leader Winston Churchill, who fought against Nazi Germany. President Trump has restored the bust of Churchill to the Oval Office. But do you think he really understands history? Goff asked during a panel with Finland's Foreign Minister Elina Valtonen. I will be tortured. 26/11 accused Rana appeals against extradition to India after Trump's go-ahead. New Delhi, accused in the 2008 Mumbai terror attacks, Tahawar Rana has approached the United States Supreme Court seeking an emergency stay on his extradition to India. In his application, Rana argued that he would not survive long enough to be tried in India due to various reasons. Rana, through an appeal, stated that, if a stay is not entered, there will be no review at all, and the U.S. courts will lose jurisdiction, and the petitioner will soon be dead. Indian student found dead in U.S., Chicago consulate in touch with family. Chicago. India's Consulate General in Chicago expressed sadness over the death of Praveen Kumar Gampa, a student pursuing post-graduation at the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee in the U.S. It said on Wednesday that they are in contact with the family, and the university is offering them all support. It did not provide details about the cause of his death. In a post on X, the Consulate General said, "We are saddened by the untimely death of Praveen Kumar Gampa, a postgraduate student at the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee." The consulate is in contact with Praveen's family and the university, helping them with all possible support. India vs New Zealand in ICC Champions Trophy 2025, date, time, venue and updated player list. The Champions Trophy semi-final that will be played in Dubai just got bigger and better. India and New Zealand will take on each other in the summit clash of the ICC Champions Trophy 2025. Rohit Sharma's Team India have remained unbeaten so far in the ongoing 2025 edition of the Champions Trophy. Mitchell Santner's New Zealand on the other hand succumbed to one loss against India in the group stage games, but they have now stormed into the finals of the Champions Trophy and will challenge India for the title. Stay tuned with us on our live blog as we bring you all the latest and live updates and continue to build towards the mother of all clashes. That concludes our top global stories for today. Thank you for joining us. I'm Abrian Mixon, and this is News Channel Global Affairs World. Stay informed, stay connected.